That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't, we
quick
can't, we
question?
can't ask Rashad questions.
Here's Kiyomi McMiller, bro. So Kiyomi McMiller, her Instagram's been making headlines the past couple of days. The first time was when she said, "Yo, my coach," and then she put the coach's full name. It's not letting me play. I just wanted to let y'all know. Sorry to all my fans at USC. And when people saw that, they was like, "Why would you find this out? Why would you call out the coach by name? Why would you air her out?" It came out that like she doesn't run her Instagram, like the Mellow. I don't run it, and it's like kind of even more insane and stuff like that because someone has to be telling her what's being posted on her account. And if it's her dad running it, which some people said, like, if your dad's running this, you have to check your pops. Like, I know it's your dad and you're in college, so you're still kind of young, but you have to check your pops, bro. You can't at the beginning of the season. We're not even really in the middle of the season. We might be technically in the middle of the regular season. We're in the middle of the regular season. Your dad's talking about the transfer portal, your freshman year. Like, what are we doing here? Apparently, I've heard rumblings. I don't know if this is true, just following what happened since this has happened, right? The reason why she's at Rutgers is because the larger programs and a lot of people have kind of steered clear of her because of alleged character issues, attitude, whatever the case, off the court, whatever the case, issues that might come with her. That is the reason why she kind of quote unquote flew under the radar, didn't make All American, wasn't recruited by all the big programs and this and that, right? Because she obviously has the talent. She's probably like the most exciting freshman to watch this season. Hands down. Like last year was a stacked freshman class. This year is like kind of Kiyomi Miller, everybody else. And salute to Sheriff Strong as well over there at UConn. But yeah, man. So that's what the case is. But based off of this, if you already had that narrative on your shoulders, why is your dad continuing to move like this? And you, in the age of NIL, have to take back your name, image, and likeness and be, yo, dad, give me my account, change that password, and you only running it. You're only running it until you can find a person trustworthy enough and good enough to run your social media. Don't nobody need to touch your social media accounts again. It's money on the line now. It's a business now. And it's always been a business, but it's for sure a business now in the age of NIL and the transfer portal. And now the NCAA coming up with the new rules of like everybody gets 5 years of eligibility. Everyone gets 5 years of eligibility. If you go to JUCO, you can go 2 years of JUCO and 4 years of NCAA still. Like this is crazy. You could play 5-6 years of college athletics without even needing a waiver, without needing an explanation, without needing to ask for a 6 year. You can just play 6 years now. It's crazy, right? So with that being said, because there's hundreds of thousands of dollars out there for you if you are a particular person, popularity, et cetera, and someone like Kiyomi Miller, I feel like she has the earning potential, and two, maybe by the end of this season, she has an exciting tournament where she does this or does one of the moves and stuff like that, goes viral again, can build her fan base and put herself in a position to make six figures her sophomore season. Her junior season, she can be a household name among the world of all of college athletics. She's already pretty big in college women's basketball, but to be large in college athletics as a whole, she's on pace to be that by her junior season and make generational life-changing money for her and her family, right? So it's like, if you're in that position with that on the line, why is Pops messing up the bag right now? This is the thing, bro, about some parents, bro, especially in sports, bro. They put so much into you, resources, money, time, and attention and belief into their child to help their child get to where they need to be, which is ultimately, when you were a kid, was to get your kid to the pros. That was the ultimate thing you wanted to get. Some parents, you know what I'm saying, the kid gets older, they see they might not make the pros. Okay, our ultimate goal is to get you to get a free education through college, to get a college scholarship. That's what we're pushing to get you, right? So, but as a kid, it's for everybody to go pro. Regardless, whether it's going pro or getting a free scholarship, full ride to some college to get a free education, there is a goal to take off a huge financial burden off of you and your family members after making such a sacrifice. It's a big deal, something they spend their entire lives for. Why are you tripping and ruining your opportunities before you even get to the big thing? If the big goal here is the pros, why are we tripping out like this before the WNBA? Why are we tripping out like this before the NBA draft? Why are we tripping out before the NFL draft? Why are we tripping out like this after the MLB draft, but before we get the call to the big show? We still in the minor leagues. You on Facebook talking crazy about me, about how my organization hasn't called me up and they need to trade me to organizations that's going to develop me quicker, like the Atlanta Braves. Like, we can't be celebrating before we cross the goal line, Deshaun Jackson. You have to cross the plane and make sure the referee goes before we celebrate. And even then, we still have to be humble, because what, Dwight Howard? If we say free Palestine, they could take away your deals just like this in the second. If you kneel for the anthem, you could be here today and gone tomorrow. Even your biggest supporters will be quiet after a couple years. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful, bro. Like, you have to be careful of what you say, what you put out into the universe, and just, how you move, bro. When you're a business, when you're an entity, you have to at some point play it kind of safe. You know what I'm saying? So I say all this to say, Pops, you tripping, you tweaking. I hope somebody on Kiyomi's team or Kiyomi herself said, Pops, you tweaking. You cannot ruin this bag for us. I'm trying to save our lives. I'm trying to save our families' lives. And you are moving like this. You can't do that, Pops. You wrong for that, Pops. We losing 6 figures here, Pops. What are we doing, man? So, yeah, I wanted to say that. Okay, cool.
Next steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.